Hey, I'm Kev Stone. Welcome back to MotoGP 20 as we're at the Kimi Wing for the Grand Prix of Finland as DJ Antonio at the top, the only rider into the 47s ahead of Shirota, Luti, Baldassari, Marini, Della Porta, Bezzecchi, Stone down in 8th, struggling a bit on his speed up, still the second best speed up, ahead of Bastianini and Navarro ran out of top 10, then we got Gardner, Martin, Fernandez, Ben Snyder on the interesting 14, surely not, he's made it through the qualifying too. Well, we will find out as you scroll down. He hasn't. Kazmar got it instead. As you got Canet, Andy, despite being slowest in practice, making it through. And then Verge and Nakashima. So here goes Stone then for two possible qualifying efforts here in Finland. As you get past the start-finish line, you're always immediately braking. You'd get ahead of that rider, so don't disturb to that. As in the first sector, Stone is right there. Second sector as well, if he gets it right. Third sector a bit down. And then fourth sector right there again. So, very similar pattern to the Moto 3 from last season for him. Don't really know when to brake for this corner. Especially as you can see, there's a slight stoppy going on. But it's all about managing the flow through this section. Stone's already lost half a second. Just from that alone. Getting the line wrong. You can hear it from the rider behind as well. It's all a bit wide for the right. Let's go for the left. Only half a second back, that's not too bad. As I said, he does gain time back some time in the last sector as well. Make sure you don't cut that curb. And then downhill braking for the last corner again. Make sure you don't cut that. Gonna power nice and early. Mid 48. Should be third row at least. As we got Shirota on pole ahead of teammate Luti and Baldassari on the front row. Then Della Porta, Stone round at the top of the top speed up. Much better than hoped from the practice session. Then with Canet rounding out the second row. And then we've got Kazma ahead of Bastianini and Andy. And it's Fernandez round out the top 10 ahead of Navarro and Marini. And it's Gardner, Nakashima, DJ Antonio. And Verge, Martin and Bezzecchi. So for the race then, temperatures have been cool and they are cool for the race too. So maybe soft medium once again to go for, because as you see that middle sector is very tricky. We'll put some slight fall in because you got that long kind of back straight after like turn 3. But we can save it a bit in the middle sector. The fuel soft 4 Luti, Canet, Della Porta, Andy, medium soft 4 Bastianini as well. Navarro soft medium, Marini soft for the 5th row, and Verge. So lots more aggressive choices out there. Some mediums as well. Surin, Ben Snyder down the 23rd Ponds as well. Right at the back, soft for Ramirez, where you finally score those points. The Stone revs it up, middle of the second row, waiting for the lights to go out. Just about gets the front tyre down in time for the first corner. There's the rear end snapping everywhere. And Ben Snyder down, Snyder's on it down the inside of Della Porta. He actually gets ambushed by, I believe, that is Andy. And on the team Asia by, but quickly back by. God, he's eating up the fuel at the moment, isn't he? Then the inside into 4th though. No, he's not. There's there, Porter shoves him. And that's allowed Nakashima to get by as well, I believe. Or was that Martin? As they cheekily nut back at Della Porta. Stone can take advantage to get back into the top 6. There's Bastianini for 13th. Marini down in 17th. Not even the points. One of the championship contenders. There's this team at Bezzecchi up to 8th ahead of Canet. With Di Giannantonio down in 22nd. Having a shocker behind Remy Gardner. Just ahead of Surin. It's back for 24th. Through the final corner. There's Navarro down in 22nd for Stone in 7th. It's actually not too bad compared to his title rivals. So we've got 7 more laps ahead. And Navarro and Di Giannantonio actually battling over 22nd. Navarro actually up to 18th now, battling with Bastianini. He's made some quick moves at the beginning of the second lap. So down the back straight is Martin actually, up to 3rd. They're Stone into the top 5. Bit wide on the exit, but again, getting on the power is so freaking tricky around it. Di Giannantonio is still down in 22nd. You can see the leader getting away, top 2 really getting away. So he's under pressure from Bezzecchi. Stone holding on. Or not. Nice smooth move from the Italian. Stone immediately back. Oh, is he? He's gone wide. Remember, just need to single the championship here, Stone. So the points lead he's building to Marini. And Navarro. But this is normally when he's quick in the race, this middle section. He tries to catch back up to Bezzecchi. Put those up to 8th. Gardner having a shocker down to 27th. The Australian. I'm expecting a bit at least be in the points. As Fernandez up to 12 ahead of Canet. He's slipping down the order. Yeah, so Stone really not got the pace, has he? There's Nakashima not even in the points down in 80. And he's still got Della Porta on himself. Navarro into the points of 14th ahead of Dixon. Or not. Navarro up to 13th. So Stone gets a 7/10 penalty for that. He accidentally cuts the grass and gets 7/10, even though he loses time doing that. That is ridiculous. As low as up to 7th. How is it possible to gain 7/10 doing that? I have no freaking idea. Stone struggling to hold on to 6th. Well, he's going to be losing at the end of the race anyway. The best he can do is 7th at the moment. Needs to step on it. 2-second gap in front. That's Bezzecchi losing track. The top riders as well. Looks like he was gaining the previous lap. Now he's just falling back slightly. Oh my god. Trying to get on the power on this thing. There's their Porsche up to 7th ahead of those. As we approach the second half of this race, Shortstop back up to 3rd ahead of Martin. They're having a good battle, the KTM. Oh, Red Bull, our team, isn't it? Now, and the Donnavolt team as Luti still leads away ahead of Baldassari. He's gone to the 49s at least. His Connect rounds out the top 10. Well, does he? Navarro's coming. And Baldassari taking the lead from Luti. Stone goes uphill. He's going to have to finally start using some fuel as well. That's Bassini out of the top 20. What are you doing, Enya? Stone closing back up to this battle for 3rd. Top 2 away. Whoa, he's been punted. As Ramirez's strategy of going soft is not working, down in 27th. Stone was gaining a bit on that set until he got hit. Just controlled themselves behind. As their Porsche and those are battling hard. Over 7th, which will become 6th. And again another hit from Della Porta. Very clumsy from the Italian. Stone does well to hold on there. Hope the damage isn't too bad. He's only done a 50 flat. We've got that thing again where they just slow down for a couple of laps. Something we do is Vergate is down. And so is Canet, and whoa, so is Della Porta. He's taken down those with him. That was Navarro up to 8th. Just clumsy from the Italian, that racing. And poor Lowe's taken down with him. There's Marini finally into the points. It's got a great battle for 3rd in front. No, everyone's just closed up. There's Nakashima up to 16th. And half a second back is Navarro, so he's been taking points out of Stone. After all of that. That's all, they're starting to battle a bit. Is that Luti dropping back as well? And Shirota. 2 down on the vaults are dropping back. So Rotta's fought back against Bezzecchi. Has he gone to the penultimate lap? 51 for that. Times are very slow here at the Kimi Ring. Whoa, Shirota, what are you doing, man? As in, it's like Shirota's hit tyre troubles once again, maybe for the German. He seems to have done that a few races this season. So it's Martina as well. As there goes Navarro by. As Buda got to 8th ahead of Fernandez. Oh, Navarro's taken down. Martin. What the hell was that? Navarro down again. No points for Jorge. He's taking Fernandez with him. Oh my god, it's a disaster in Spain. Navarro down again. What has he done? Championship's flipped a bit there. Rooney's barely scoring any points. Stone's struggling with pace, but he's going to get maybe a top 5 here. Did Antonio out the points? I had the top 5. Bezecchi's the best, isn't he? Been on the podium, but he is some way back, so it's all coming up Stone in the end this race. What the heck was that in front? He's got a chance up to 11th ahead, of course. The MV Augusta rubbing their hands. Getting some good points here. As Joe Roberts up to 16th. Nakashima up to 18th ahead of Canet. Jake Dixon in the top 5 behind. As they're trying a sprinter bike. The Brit once again coming through in a race. From way down the order. He wasn't even in the points early on, was he? He's battling for like 15th. Now in the top 5. And he could get a forfeit because Stone is just bring it home. It's the motto, not to be aggressive at all. Remember, Stone's got a ridiculous 7/10 penalty as well. Goes a bit wide there. As he goes towards the line, it's going to be 5th, I think. As Baldassarri with a great victory by 3.3 seconds ahead of Luti. Actually had pace at the end. So the fastest lap on the final lap somehow. As Bezecchi in 3rd ahead of Dixon. What a ride through the field. Ahead of Stone. He does hold on to the top 5 by 6 cents ahead of Berger. Great ride from the Italian. Then we've got Shirota who slipped down the order once again late in the late stage of the race down to 7th. Lowe's, who was the one that actually tapped Stone. It wasn't Della Porto, it was Stone. It was Lowe's who tapped Stone just after the halfway mark of the race. As you've got Casma in 9th, Della Porto in 10th. Somehow. You've got Chantra, Corsi, Pons, Marini gets a couple of points. Roberts in 15th. Bastianini misses out. So does Andy as well. Nakashima, Canet, DJ Antonio down in 20th. As you got quite a few retirements in the end. Martin and Navarro. I think we know why they retired. Same for Fernandez as well after tangling with Navarro when he's rejoining. And then Verge fell too. All Spaniards down. As Stone leads by 34 points now ahead of Marini, who's up to 2nd, level on points with Navarro. Bezecchi, he's clawing his way back into it. He's on the edges though. 41 points back in 4th ahead of Nakashima. Luti up to 6th, but the big winner Baldassarri up 7 places with his victory. Up to 7th. as he's ahead of Bastianini, shot into the top 10 ahead of Fernandez, while Della Porta and Gardner slip out. DJ Antonio Martin slipped down a couple of places. Beluga up 5 into the top 20, up to 18th. Dixon up a couple to 17th as well. As Garzo down to 20th, Andy down to 21st. We've got Corsi up to 22nd ahead of Roberts. Ben Snyder down to 24th. Kazmar into the top 25 ahead of Manzi. Chantra up to 27th ahead of Raffin and Surin. Vergain 30th. Ramirez yet to score. So it's for Sky Racing Team VR46. It's a 43-point lead now ahead of Speed Up Racing. But the big winners in the constructors, Dynovolt, Liquid Modi, Intact GP up to third now ahead of Oki Team Moto2 by 8 points. So 11 points with Red Boy Io. And they're 10 points ahead of Ataya Trans. And then it's Smart VDS, Playsport HP40 or Pons, Sag, Grassini into the top 10 ahead of Angel Nieto. And Petronas Sprinter, big winners as well, up to 12 ahead of Honda Team Asia. Henry Augusta with NTS down to 15th. From American Racing still in last. So a bit of a crazy race there. In the end, some good battling as well for Stone. Didn't have the pace, but sometimes in the championship, you don't have the pace, at least you get the results. And that's what he's done with that top 5 finish. And what he's done through a couple of races throughout this season as well. So lots of credits earned for analysis. Racing not passed, even though he did 2 laps out of 5. Don't know why. And then we've got Quick Lap Sim. So he only did the first one. He didn't do any others. Poor lap. And in Distant analysis, perfect as always. As here we go. Offers are coming in. Chief Engineer as well. So we lose electronics. That's aero. We don't need that, unfortunately. So what's it? 3 weeks development left for both parts. I've got to put a guy surely on the engine though. We've got to develop a part. Or start to. As we can't actually develop anything. Oh, that's fantastic then. So if we advance the week as we go into the second half of the season, we're over the summer break as well. So what's this contract with factory teams? Hello, we've got KTM, Aprilia, LCR Honda. We've got Red Bull, KTM, Tech 3, and Avintia as well. So we've got the bottom half of the field. It's just the 4 factory teams, Petronas, Yamaha, and Premac. Still, LCR Honda. That would be a pretty good team. John, unfortunately, we've got a low chance there at the moment. And see, all the Moto2 teams are interested. And we've got all like the fake teams. So we've got, not fake teams, I mean independent teams that we're rising up to the top with. So we've got Ducati, Novovo. Unfortunately, low chance for them. But KTM, Hertz. Partio KTM, low chance. Oki Yamaha, MotoGP. My World Aprilia. Oki Aprilia. DHL Honda. And then Hertz Suzuki as well. And the Suzuki, pretty nice bike. So he's got quite a few candidates as well. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're signing you, mate. Oh, yeah, you're pretty damn good. Welcome to the team, Lewis. So we'll do some more development. Oh, we've got another candidate. Bit too late, Matthew Lee. Bit too late, and we get rid of Esther as well. As now frame electronics developed over the summer break. As next up, some Monster Energy Grand Prix Czech Republic. I apologise for my terrible pronunciation, but we're in the Czech Republic. As he's better at negotiations. We don't really care. We've made our decision already. So we can't do anything on the engine. Can we complete the frame and electronics though? We can. Okay. So that'll take 3 weeks. And then electronics, yep, we can do that as well. And that will take 7 weeks. That's okay, we can move people around. Actually, can I have more people to the frame? Or should we just keep it at 3 weeks? What is the time frame on the cold calendar? I'll be ready by Silverstone. It doesn't matter what we do. Really, that's the earliest it will be done by. Okay, that's no problem. So we got Bruno. And then we got the Red Bull Ring. A back-to-back coming up. But for Stone, He's got more than a race win lead heading into the second half of the season. Can he start the second half round Brno, where he's done decently in the past, on the right foot, and maybe even extend that lead over Marini and Navarro? So for watching, and find out if he can next time.